Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise, and welcome back to From the Depths. Now we have three main objectives for this episode, and you might notice that in explaining these three objectives we're not starting on the campaign map. There's a reason for this. The first objective is to deal with the force that is currently chasing us in the campaign, shattered though it is. The second objective is to get the resource zone that is just a little bit west of where our forces are. And the third thing is why we're here in the designer. We are going to spawn in some subscriber ships, finally. And the reason I'm showing them off here is because we might not get the opportunity to do that, depending on budget and other things. So, just in case I don't manage it this time, here is what we're going to spawn in. In order of cost, we have the DE-01 Lancer by... shit, what was his name again? Damn it, he's in every freaking comments section. Razul, that's it. Razul, mad German scientist. Sorry, slipped my mind there for a second. Lancer likes going backwards for some reason. Nice contrast to ship number 3. But ship number 2 is the Lapis Escort Destroyer by Sunday Lau. Or at the very least, the cheaper export version, because this isn't the original, it's the one modified by me. This is the Lapis Lizard. Very little has been changed. I've essentially trimmed off most of the cosmetics. I have taken out the side kinetic guns because, frankly, I didn't see them doing much good. I've added a rudimentary counter-missile system here in the middle, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. And I've added a torpedo-popping turret underneath it. But apart from that, it's basically the same ship. It's just a tiny smidge cheaper. Also, I think I've modified the shells in some way. I think I've added inertial fuses to some of them. But in any case, that's 2 of the 3. The third one is... oh my goodness. I'm so disorganized. Yes, this is the Python by a Wellner, and I've just realized I didn't get a freaking... So, you might be thinking, hang on, why is this thing called the AWR Python BWB PJ? Well, it's quite simple. Will you stand still for crying out loud? This is the one thing I don't like about the Python. It loves to move. It, in fact, does not like to stop. While I'm over here, I'm gonna get an intel photograph of you as well. File for the camera. So in any case. Okay, so why is it called that? Well, so AWR stands for Wellner, Python, and BWPJ stands for BorderWise Paint Job, because that is literally the only thing I've changed about this craft is its paint scheme. Because frankly, I am terrified to change anything else. It's too complicated for me. So, with that out of the way, those are the 3 ships we're gonna try and get into the campaign, because they're all very well made and very useful in their own right. And like the Python in particular is a masterpiece and can take on an Iron Cordon all by itself, which currently none of my other ships can do. So we're gonna go start the campaign then. So to start off with, we are slightly boned in the campaign because we have no money. All our big, heavy-hitting ships are quite badly damaged. And we still have a Jormungand and a Trebuchet coming after us, and that's an issue. So, what I am going to do, and this is very cheaty by the way, you should never do this, it's very rude, is I'm going to go in, and I'm going to do that thing which I have repeatedly said I hate doing. I'm going to try, well, not so much capture as sabotage these things, because Expert and Godly class Onyx Watch designs are very hard to capture because they tend to wrap their AI cores in heavy armor. So that's very tedious and I don't like doing that. It's like a waste of my time and yours. But there's nothing saying we can't burrow into, say, the Trebuchet and like blow some of its guns off, because we can certainly do that. We can do the same for the Jormungand, just take it apart piece by piece. So this is a sabotage mission, and the reason we're getting the spy plane in is because it doesn't use any materials at all, and it will orbit an enemy at 2,000 meters, so it will not get hit at all. So, wish me luck. there will be quite a lot of, so we're gonna do that. We are on it, and hopefully this works. Okay, so we're here. This is about as close as we're gonna get. Prepare yourself for a long swim. Okay. Quetzal is buggering off, and hopefully it doesn't get hit, because if that thing gets hit even once, we are screwed. Nope, sailing away. Oh my god. Okay, I need to turn the UI on for this. It's a good thing Rambot floats so well. I mean, my goodness. Okay. So this, by the way, this is incredibly cheaty what I'm doing right now. This is... I am doing this purely out of desperation, because turns out it was a massive mistake to take on a strength 150 tile with the forces I had. That was the main mistake. There were many more, but that's the main thing. It's like, the ships I have, the Skilla, the Orochi, and all that stuff, they're good ships, okay? But they can punch above their weight, but not to the point of taking on ships that are like twice their cost, because that's just too much. Okay, so I don't think there's any chance that they're gonna hit the Quetzal, so I hope the Quetzal has repair bots. That'd be very nice. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought. Might not even have to edit out footage. Can you stop driving so quickly? I am a dolphin wanting to jump on your butt. Oh shit, this thing might be too fast. Actually, there's something I should do, and that is... personal buffs. I should put everything into Stormtrooper. Okay. I will trim your propellers from your butt, so help me God. Damn it, this is very silly. Oh, will these two collide? That'd be so funny. Fuck it. Ah, come on! I have discovered a flaw in my plan, and that is that these stupid ships move. I'm sorry, are you repairing yourself, you cheeky bugger? I thought these things didn't have repair bots. You know what? Screw it, I'm going for the... Oh, right. Well, that means I have to deal with the trebuchet pronto. Come on. Yes! Yes! Come on! Get up! Get up on there! Right. We're down here now. Knock, knock. I'm here to repossess. Fuck it. Okay, so if we look through here, there's a big gun in there. Actually, I want to blow that up from the other side, so it doesn't kill me. Wait, can I even? I can. And this is why I do not usually capture anything, because it takes a friggin' long time. So, how's your guys' weeks going? I'm having a good time? Like, it's Friday when I'm recording this, so, yeah, I've had an okay week, I guess. Can't complain. I can complain about this metal bar. Come on, one. right in the magazine, so help me God. Where's the boom? There we go. Fantabulous. We now have a hole. And the map's glitched out. I'm so happy when it does this, and by happy I mean, livid. Okay, what's in here? More gun, okay. We can deal with that. Wait, we can really deal with that. Ah, no! I just walked through the bloody... Ah, God. Dingus, damn it. Rapunzel. This might kill me. Unless this one's out of ammo. In which case, hallelujah. Oh, 2 damaged. Look at that. I better get my ass over to the Jormungand. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? No, that's not a monster. It's an island. Please crash into it, you bastard. Now, is the map still borked? Well, that's annoying. What? From the Depths got updated just today, and I'm wondering what changed, because I really want that map glitch to be fixed. Because it's really... Come on, get up on there. There you go. There you go, lads. Right, I'm gonna dig a hole through your deck and explode your insides. Those of you who have filthy minds in the comment section, please keep it to yourself. Now, let's see here. That's wood. Where's the gun at? It's behind 2 layers... Is that 2 layers or 1 layer of metal? This is my favorite part of this game. It really is. Hum-de-dum-de-doo-da, dum-de-doo-da-day. Hum-de-dum-de-doo-da, dum-de-doo-da-day. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-de-dum. How's the Quetzal doing? Quetzal's doing fine. At this rate, the Quetzal is going to be the most combat efficient of all my vessels, which is embarrassing because it hasn't got any guns. And I dig in a hole. Am I doing bloody anything right now? Granada. Now, if someone could inform me in the comments whether the minigun or the grenade is more efficient for dealing with stuff, that'd be very nice. This is real, like... Oh, yay, we got through 1. Also, it's so dark. Oh, we won! Yay! Watch me fall into the water and drown slightly. Well, that was easy. And only took about 10 minutes. Damaged in energy. Ooh! Damaged in enemy territory. Where the hell did we end up? No, we're good.
Listening. Moving out.
And pull all. That was very successful. Okay.
Receiving.
So
Moving now.
you will end up there.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out.
Sweet, sweet money. Okay. We are in the clear now. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. Alrighty, so I should probably save the game right now. Where are we at? We're up here. So just I'm gonna quickly save the game. Later, playing Onyx War. Ta-da! I hope I remember all this. So, right, we are officially back in the less crappy life, and the smart thing to do would be to capture this zone right here, and I mean actually capture it. Unfortunately, I'm a dummy, and so I'm not going to do that. Still have no money, still have no money. We might do the spy plane trick again. In fact, we are going to do the spy plane trick again. And I'm sorry, everyone. Like, I must seem a massive hypocrite right now for doing that, but you know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. That's not much of an excuse, but it's the next best thing. Also, hey, my spy plane is proving itself really nicely. Okay, is there anything coming towards us to kill us? Yes there is, actually. What is that? That is a fair day and a chancellor. Okay, we can handle that. That's good. That is, in fact, very nice. Very nice indeed. So, go here. Here. Land. And then we're going to have a lovely cross-country jaunt. And hopefully the freaking... Okay. Where's we at? We're here. Dude, you better run. Do not crash into that mountain. I will beat your ass. Okay, so we get to jog across the desert right now. Now maybe I will speed through this bit, maybe I won't, or maybe I'll just talk through it. The good news is that the thing we're going towards, it's really easy to capture. Its AI is quite exposed, if you know where to look. So yeah, let's in fact turn off. Let's get immersed in the game. We are a let's really get immersed. We are a commando force, secretly dropped into enemy territory to secure their resource zone. Just like it was an elite Navy SEAL team that took out that Jormungand and the Trebuchet. Admittedly, it would have been a way smarter idea to send in the elite Navy SEAL team first, so the ships didn't have to get quite so badly battered, but you know what? Sometimes mission control is off its meds and there's not an awful lot you can do about it. So, yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's never gonna hit in a million years. Yep, someone in the comment suggestion actually suggested, like, that the Onyx warships would never be able to hit the spy plane, and well, turns out you are right. You are absolutely right. And I guess whoever that person was, sorry I can't remember your name off the top of my head, everyone blame them for me cheating right now. Humpty Dumpty Doo. Actually, did I try? I have captured things before in the campaign. I was capturing airship gantries and stuff, and houses. But that's because it's easy, they don't fight back. And that is... Everyone, look closely at that thing, because that thing is money. Money! It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. It's what I want. I do not carry a tune nearly as well as I'd like to. I've been meaning to learn to sing for quite some time, but I keep never getting around to it. Hello, Mr. Foundry. Are you having a good day? You're buried in the sand. I feel less bad about cheating. Balls. Ha! We're in. Incidentally, we're not capturing this to, let's see, where is it? Not there. There it is. There you are, you beauty. You are in the base of it. Is that it? That's a wireless snooper. Yep, there you are. There you are, my pretty. I just need to get through... I need to get through right here. There's my hole. There's my hole. Ah! How tough is that camera, or is it already dead? Wait. Ah, puzzle platforming, who would have thought? Hello! I'm your new boss. My name is Steve. Onyx Watchcraft look pretty swiggity in my fleet colors, I have to say. So! But alas, there's no time for sentimentality. Everyone get your butts over here. You go over here, Mr. Spy Plane, so you can keep an eye on things. Where am I? I'm here. And we are going to scrap this furnace because it is worth 90,000 materials. We could almost build another skiller with that, so... Scrapped. We'll go here, sticky beaks. Okay, we're good in the hood. Should be plenty enough to get us repaired. Shit, that's too close to that white flare tile. No, not there, you fool! Stop doing that! Goodness gracious. Whew. Okay. Right, we're getting resource again, that's good. So now, we're gonna spawn in our own super cheap little harvesty thing. Okay, you can repair, dudes. And repair. Okay, multi-heads.
Moving out. Listening. Listening. Moving out.
Also repair. Good. Send you in and take it on. Raise you a little bit. Awesome! And pull off. Okay, so we have money once again. Oh, it's so nice to have money, let me tell you. And we still got 40 minutes on the clock. That's very nice. So, now, Sticky Beaks. Sticky Beaks. You go over here. And multi-heads, I think they can handle a strength 48 tile. I think. I might be wrong. Oh, by the way, I have been tweaking pretty much everything I have. So, let's see. Yeah, version 82. I have been tweaking like mad. So, in case you are wondering, multi-heads, play them in. The only real differences with the skiller is that I've, well, set default, well, just idle azimuths on the gun, so now just when it's at rest it looks slightly cool. It reminds me a little bit of a spider. I like that. And what else? I have gotten rid of some of the redundant blocks in the deck, so if we go here, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's, admittedly that's very thick, like excessively thick, 4 layers of wood, and not... I do tend to find that 4 layers of wood actually makes decent deck armor, because you don't get a lot of, like, very powerful stuff landing directly on the deck unless you're fighting airships. And the other thing I did was I replaced 1 explosive pellet per each of them with a frag round, which makes the whole thing slightly cheaper, and it also means it more reliably damages things, because I've noticed with cram set up like this, they tend to miss by inches. And even timed fuses don't help completely with that, so now, even if an entire volley misses and it's out of the explosion range, it showers the thing in fragments, and one of the benefits of that is that the explosion clipping changes I don't think have been implemented yet, or maybe they have, I'm not sure. But the frags tend to pop turrets more easily, and they also shear off gun barrels and stuff like that, which is very nice. Why the hell is this moving so slowly? There we go. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? I'm confused. Are these ACBs on the front messing with it? Ah, shit. They are messing with it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna lean on this button for a little bit. Oh, for crying out loud, that's so annoying. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that'll do. Okay, and you, Serpent, do the same thing for you. Like, I got this collision avoidance thing off Razul, and I think it only works if reverse is enabled on your craft, and on almost all of my craft, reverse is disabled, because I find, like, it doesn't agree with my ship design very well. But, like, I guess I'm just gonna have to come up with a different one later. So, now I've done that, we can move up there, because now they're actually moving at a decent lick. We can head up there. And, yeah, we just... Before anything else, we need to spawn in... We need to spawn in the first craft, so... Alpha, here, me. Hello? Yes. Okay. So here we're gonna have our Lancer. And the Lancer is... a good ship. It punches above its weight, and more importantly, it's a little bit hard to kill with crams. Like, I didn't give it enough credit in my review, because it actually deals with cram volleys quite well. It takes a lot of cram power to kill it, so relative to its cost at least. So we're going to spawn in a Lancer right there. We're going to pull all. We're going to repair that. And we're going to set that to +10. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, the beer hole is still there, all that stuff. Righty-ho then. And these guys are getting even closer, so we're just going to wait for them. We are going to wait for them to show up, and then we are going to lance the crud out of them. So, go to you, go to you. Do you mind not bouncing around like a weird person? Okay, so you go over there, show us how fast you move. Lancer is reasonably fast, not super fast. I think it caps out at about... Is it gonna do it? Okay, maybe not. Yeah, no, there we go. About 17 meters per second on average, which is nice. Which is very nice. Very nice indeed. And I'm just gonna let her build up her ammo a little bit. Because I think she's loaded. She's loaded. Excellent. Alright, pull. And now we need a name for this thing. So, force name. DL1 Lancer. What's a good name? Resi, after its creator. Actually, no. Shit, it's hard to come up with like goofy names for like other people's ships because you don't want to be too stupid. Lancer. Yeah, I made this joke before, but like boil brain because you lance a boil. Sorry, Razul. I totally have given your ship a terrible name. Well, go over here and force fleet name. Probably shouldn't bother yet because it's just the one ship. Incidentally, I am going to limit the amount of ships that I spawn in that are from subscribers because, yeah, okay, what have we got there? Oh god, that's a bulwark. Yeah, we're gonna need some serious wapow in order to deal with that one. Okay, so I think for now what we are going to do is we are going to focus on the resources. So we're gonna go... So from here, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna go and then we're gonna go and we're gonna flat out ignore the strength 150 tiles until we absolutely have to deal with them. And I'm very glad that spy plane ICU is there keeping an eye on the white flares. We might need another one very soon. Why am I doing the Jurassic Park theme song? That's weird. Why are we doing that? Okay, surprise party goes there. And you know what? I'm gonna pull all my guys over here. Because frankly, I want... Yeah, follow me. Follow me, you prick. And the Lancer. Surprise party. Oh, hello, you want to go for the Lancer? Fine with me, babe. It's fine with me. Yeah. Come over here. Come over here. Like, strategy is important. You wanna... Oh my god, now what's coming at me? Everybody! Okay, Poseidon, Angler Mule, that's not so bad. Chancellor Angler, that's not so bad. Trebuchet and a Proctor, that's not terrible, but it is annoying. And a Bulwark and a Culverin, which is going the other way. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We can deal with that, we can deal with that. Follow me. Okay, we don't want to get too far away from them, because then they'll go for our civilian stuff. And that's not good. Okay. Shh, that's a lot of crap coming our way. That is a lot of crap coming our way. What's that? That is... That's an Eerie. Mother of goodness. And I was just moaning today to someone in the comments that, like, the Eerie is incredibly irritating. Thankfully, this force right here isn't so bad. I think the Chancellor and the Fairday are both, like, Age of Sail ships for the Onyx Watch. Surprise party needs to go over there. Want to wait until the opportune moment for us to engage and absolutely ruin these people's days. And the good news is that they're probably going to aim for the Skiller first, so... Okay, so... We do... Okay, can the... Right, we outweigh them, so... Yeah, we're going to get the Lancer and the Skiller in. Because the Lancer is resource efficient, it won't chew through them, and the Skiller is what they're all going to be aiming for, which is lovely. Don't want to start broadside on, that's bad. Lancer goes here, getting close, that goes getting close. Kula goes there, Orochi goes here. Okay, we're going to jump on the Skiller. Actually, we're going to jump on the Lancer so we can see how she does. Let's see how... The Chancellor's very expensive, and so is the Faraday. Hopefully only one of them spawn at a time, so here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay, am I holding onto the guns? No, I am not. Oh my word, the Lancer might be in trouble, except that these guys... Okay, yeah, we might be in trouble. I'm sorry for spawning you right there, Boilbane. Good news, they're idiots. Shit, man. Yikes. How badly is this guy getting done over? Yeah, the Chancellor's a nice ship, it's a meaty ship. And, oh god, the Lancer is doing very bad. Okay, Lancer just sank. Well. Whoa. Yeah, that thing needs to die. It needs to die pronto. Incidentally, this is what the Skiller was originally designed for. It's a bombardment vessel. It's back in the days when I thought 96,000 resources were cheap. Okay, so the Lancer has a chance now. I better activate that again. Perfect. This is less than ideal, actually. How are we doing for money? Not terribly, we could be doing better. I love the new frag rounds on the Skiller. Also, look at that. Eat it, you fool. I would like you to aim for the gun, though. That would be very nice. Yeah, might need to hop on the Skiller and, boom. Yep, boom. How are we doing? Chances at 80%. Yeah, if you ruin the steering on close-range broadsiders like these, they're kind of helpless. I don't think we've quite managed that yet, but thankfully the Skiller is quite a bit faster. And, hopefully, she stays in front of it. Okay, so Skiller on. Stop moving. Because you're in a perfect position right now. There you go. See what I mean? If they fall short, there's still a lot of frag. Admittedly, it's not really any better against heavily armored targets than it was before, but that's okay. Oh, look at that! The Skiller is actually listing. It's listing to starboard slightly, which means its guns are less like... Okay, one of the guns is stuck. That's less ideal. How are we doing for money? We're doing awful. We are running out, in fact. This always happens. And by always happens, I mean, I did learn from last time, but not enough to, like, retrofit my ships completely. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Boom, 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 boom. I also removed some of the ammo processors from the Skiller so it eats resources slightly less. I wonder if that's working. Not really. How are we doing over there? Boilbane? Anytime your main gun can start firing would be fan-dabby-dozy. I'm wondering why it's not doing that. probably has range restrictions set on it. I like this. The Skilla is sitting still, and it's rocking this thing. Okay, dude. You can move now. You can move again. It's cool. You've almost killed it. Actually, nope. Turn off. Don't want to get back into its guns again. Kaboom! Another one bites the dust. And another one down, and another one down, and another one bites the dust. Is that Faraday in it? Why is the map borked? What is a man to do? In your own time, sir. Ah, there she goes. Yep, she's dead. Wait, that's the Orochi. Oh well, never mind. I gave credit where it wasn't due. This is like, I did not know the Lancer could shoot that far. Well, that is hardly a good debut for what is otherwise a very nice little ship. But now you can redeem yourself, Boiled Vein, because look what's here. It's a cheap little broadsiding thing for you to eat alive, or it can eat you alive, I guess. Oh, I love the sails on this thing. It's so cute. There we go. And the cooler's involved in it as well. And I believe the... What's a... Yeah. I believe that... What did I call it again? Drunken Master? No, I didn't call it the Drunken Master. It was the Hungry Girl... Oh, Drunken Serpent. That's it. God, it's been too long. Yay, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Funny fun. Fun, fun, funny fun. Have we got torpedoes en route? No, I don't think so. Where's the cooler? The cooler is a long way away and getting further. What are you doing, man? Please don't collide. Oh yeah, I should probably get... who was it? Somebody mentioned that I should really get the crocodile in, which is another one of my ships that I've shown off in videos before. I really should, but it's a bit of a resource hog, and I'm paranoid about that at the moment. Oh my... Okay, there was no collision, that's nice. Okay, I think... No, that's not the coolest torpedoes. That's not the coolest torpedoes at all. That's from the Lancer. Well done, Razoo. I should really just, start modifying ship names so they include their creator's name. Just, you know, tournament style. Because that'd be nice. And for all. Wow. Its top speed is now 67 meters per second. That's nuts. And surprise party, go over there. Well, I'm not complaining. Right, let's get you lords a lot fueled up.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now.
Oh, I hate it that ships do that. What are we dealing with here? It's a pal stave and a pinnacle. Okay. Well, we need to hurry up and kill this before it's a bigger problem, so... I think that... How annoying is a pal stave? It's reasonably irritating, but mainly we need to kill it before those guys show up. And those guys. Right. Thankfully there's no bloody iron cordons. Shite. I hate iron cordons. They are the worst. Also, I'd love to know why the map borks up. Like, does anyone know why the map sometimes does that and what I can do to avoid it? Because that would be really helpful. Right, we do not want to stray into the strength 150 tile. That'd be bad. We're in a minefield right now. There. That is the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle's not a problem. It's one of the few Onyx Watch ships that's actually fast and versatile. But Palstave is definitely the bigger worry. Thankfully, it's not... it's actually only a little bit more expensive than the Skiller, so this should be... This should be a cakewalk, actually. Yeah, and all three of our ships can spawn in right now, so... This is not going to be hard, hopefully. Okay, so Palstave. Palstave, Pinnacle. Here they are. I think, what is the Palstave? I don't remember what it is. A Palstave is this thing. It's just got a lot of crams on it. Should be alright. Should be alright. It's got a little anti-air. Oh yeah, Palstave's the anti-aircraft thing. And Pinnacle is over here. Delightful little ship. Looks slightly more realistic than most Onyx Watch ships, but yeah, so. Right, I'm going to assume that everybody is aiming for this smart thing, so where you go, lads. Yeah, I'm gonna need to brighten this up, and the snow isn't gonna help the frame rate at all. And the first volley is good. How we doing? Skiller got tickled slightly. Well, the Pinnacle does have those lambs, which are really irritating. How are we doing? Doing grand. Doing absolutely fine. Oh dear. Palstave's getting rocked. Oh, please don't have friendly fire. Boil if you shoot the Drunken Serpent. I'll be very annoyed at you. Why is the smoke look green? Who's seasick? Look at that. See, this is what I originally envisioned the Skiller to do. It's just basically trim all the guns or something. And I did not design the Orochi to miss entire volleys like that, I can tell you that much. Palstave is getting rocked. How are we doing? Orochi got tickled slightly. How's the Pinnacle doing? Pinnacle is doing absolutely grand. Actually, the Pinnacle and the Lancer are similar sizes. It's interesting. How are we doing for money? Doing okay. Why are you shooting at the Lancer, you meanie? What? I guess it's because it's the only thing you can aim at. Yeah, the Lancer is, might be a bit small to deal with this kind of thing, although the Palstave is sinking like a rock, so... maybe not. See, this is the kind of ship that the Skiller and Orochi were actually designed to fight, really. It's ships made from more expensive materials, but with less firepower. Because, like, a lot of the Onyx Watch stuff is like that. Game. It's just they are quite tanky, but they lack effective firepower. That's a rule that does not hold with the Godly class Onyx Watch ships. Because they have plenty of firepower. How is the Lancer? Let's go check. Why does this happen? Like, not that. Let's see. How are you doing, sir? You lost your main gun. How did you do that? Yeah, I was hesitant to spawn the Lancer in. Like, it seems kind of the wrong thing to set up against, because it's a starter vessel. It's meant to take on things that aren't, like, you know, 100 meters long, made of metal and covered in cram cannons. But what are you gonna do? And also, we're just in time to see the Pinnacle get absolutely Tyrannosaurus Shrek'd by the Skilla. Ah! Camera ran away with me. Ah, now your main gun's been blown off. How do you like that? Yeah, just this is a game which really does favor larger craft. Larger, more expensive, scary craft. And boom, boom. I've really, really got to do something about the Orochi's accuracy, because it is awful. Just, I guess, in the way it tracks its target as well. Because it misses so often. Not there, though. Okay, yeah, mostly there. Yeah, I think after this I will be updating, like, all my ships in the workshop, simply because, like, wow. I didn't realize it had gone from, like, version 60 to version 87. That is slightly bananas. Okay. Pull.
Receiving.
We're on a roll. Poseidon Angler Mule.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Listening. Moving out. Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Listening.
We're getting...
Moving out.
Why the hell is our supply fleet so slow? I'm gonna have to fix that. So yeah, we've got... Wow. We are getting attacked from all sides.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving. Moving now. Listening. Moving out.
Pull them down. We're gonna get some money. Money!
Listening. Listening.
I don't know why the Suriname was not moving very fast, but it don't matter.
Listening. Moving out.
Receiving.
Moving now.
You're still going 65 meters per second.
Receiving.
Joy, oh
Now.
joy, oh
Moving
joy.
out.
Okay, now these guys, 5 meters per second, 6 meters per second, 8 meters per second, 5 meters per second. Angler and a Chancellor. I'm so freaking happy that, like, Onyx Watch ships are so slow. Okay, Bulwark and the Culverins are going that way. Erie and the Telemachus are coming down here. I'm not looking forward to this one, let me tell you that much. Okay, I think we have time for one more fight. Angler is a bit of annoying. Mule is okay. Poseidon is potentially dangerous. Yeah, what we really should do... I don't want to spawn them too far away, no. Could be bad. Multi-heads. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get to spawn in the other two ships I wanted to. But that's because we got a lot of fighting on our hands right now. We need to essentially just keep dealing with this conveyor belt of stuff that's coming our way. Yeah, time for one more, We got this. I love how the Lancer is 65 meters per second, just because it got launched by, what was it, the Chancellor. Okay, I intend to have a major force advantage. Okay, come closer. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Receiving.
Right, and now we're fighting on our terms. And hopefully we don't stray into either of the tiles.
Receiving.
Okay, what can we do? Okay, Lancer actually should spawn last, because she's still a little... Oh, we can all spawn in at once. Yay. I don't know what... The Lancer's having bad luck. Everyone is aiming for her. Okay, the cooler should be a little bit closer. There we go. And Lancer should actually be over here.
Receiving.
You should be over there. I'll go sit on the Skilla. Actually, I'll go sit on the cooler. Sleepy Hollow. And we'll begin. This is going much better than last episode, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. This is going way better than last episode. If I hit the map again. Oh, hallelujah, the map's working. Alright, Sleepy Hollow, you better dive, dive, dive. Actually, let's look at what's up against us. Yes, we spawned perfectly. We're gonna tear the big one down immediately. And here's the mule. Isn't she beautiful, lads? She's got a little cargo and everything, tiny little gun. And this is the angler. It's annoyingly fast. Thankfully, it doesn't have too much firepower, though it does have quite a impressive LAM system. So hard to shoot with missiles or torpedoes. But we got smoke. We're good. And this is the Poseidon. Poseidon, as you know, is a bit of an annoying god. Thankfully, he's easy to kill. Unlike Zeus. Zeus is irritating like that. So. Oh my god. Okay, good. We're good. We are good in the hood. Why is there a line running down the middle of the ocean? Seriously! They're going for the Lancer! Why? Look at that! Yeah, Poseidon never really had much of a chance, did he? Oh, if the angler crashed into Lancer, that'd be so good. Yep, they're going for the angler now. It's official. They're gonna have a really hard time hitting her, unfortunately. They hit the mule by accident. Okay, how are we doing? Absolutely grand. Bloody hell, that's a lot of torpedoes. Yeah, those things are all counter-torpedoes because, what's it? The angler is dumping sonar buoys in the water, and the torpedo-popping turrets don't like that. Oh, hello. You are going to get, screwed over by torpedoes. How are we doing for money? Grand. This is more like it. Onyx Watch. More like Onyx, fail. Ha! I'm good at trash talk. Yep, angler is officially done. Dunzo, in fact. Smoke, torpedoes, big guns. Oh, dang it. Wow, the Poseidon is not looking good. There's the cooler. I was wondering where he was. How are we doing? Absolutely fine. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Please don't miss Orochi. You missed by a very big margin. That's what you get if you use short shells. Like, the Orochi shells are 3 segments long, and only one of that is gunpowder, so they just don't really have good muzzle velocity at all. Although it did just simultaneously damage 2 targets, so it gets a minor cookie for that. Whee! Cool. Why are... Oh no, I know why us and the Lightning Hoods are on the brink of war. It's because they actually get on with the Onyx Watch. Okay, so
Receiving.
Lancer, you are stupidly fast, so you're gonna go over here.
Moving now.
See. Task force to multi-heads, you go over there. You, surprise party, you go over there. We don't quite yet have enough money to take on. Boy. Can you lot get. Okay, cool. We don't have time to take on these guys yet. If we can pull them all into this tile, that'll be very, very helpful. Okay! As night falls, so do the fragments of our enemies sinking down to the ocean bottom. I said bottom. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next time in From the Depths. Thank you to all of you who gave very helpful advice, like on the last video. I appreciate it a lot. I don't like raging at games, like I'm a little bit embarrassed about what happened last time, but thank you all. It's all highly appreciated, like, well, just thanks, and thank you to everyone sending your ships in. That's also highly appreciated, even if the Lancer got a little bit lanced this episode. That's probably my fault. Farewell!